Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today our topic is adjectives. So let's get started. Adjectives. Words which describe the noun or pronoun are called adjectives or describing words. What is adjectives? Words which describes the noun or pronoun are called adjectives or describing words. Adjectives are placed before the noun or pronoun. Now let's see example of adjectives. She has silky hairs. Here, hairs is noun. And how is her hairs? Her hairs are silky. So silky is here adjectives. Because adjectives are placed before the noun or pronoun and adjectives always describe the noun or pronoun. Here silky is also placed before the noun hairs and silky also describes the noun hairs. So silky is here adjectives. Next example, he wore red jacket. Here jacket is noun. And how is his jacket? His jacket is red. So red is here adjectives. Red is also placed before the noun jacket and red also describes the noun jacket. So red is here adjectives. Okay. So what is adjectives? Words which describes the noun or pronoun are called adjectives or describing words. Adjectives always placed before the noun or pronoun. Now let's see kinds of adjectives. Here are 6 kinds of adjectives. Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, possessive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives and interrogative adjectives. I repeat again. Adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number, possessive adjectives, demonstrative adjectives and interrogative adjectives. Okay. Now we will learn adjectives of quality. Adjectives of quality. Adjectives of quality tells about what kind. Adjectives of quality tells about what kind. So it gives the answer of what kind of. It describes the quality like beautiful, gentle, kind, good, rich, calm, etc. Which are adjectives of quality? Beautiful, gentle, kind, good, rich, poor, calm, etc. are adjectives of quality. So the adjectives which describes the quality of the noun are called adjectives of quality. Now let's see example. She is wearing a beautiful gown. Here gown is noun. And how is her gown? Her gown is beautiful. So beautiful is here adjectives of quality because beautiful here beautiful describes the quality of the gown. So beautiful is here adjectives of quality. Next example, this is red rose. Here rose is noun. And how is the rose? The rose is red. So here red describes the quality of the rose. So red is here adjectives of quality. Okay, so what is adjectives of quality? Adjectives of quality tells about what kind. It gives the answer of what kind of. The adjectives which describes the quality of the noun are called adjectives of quality. Like beautiful, gentle, kind, good, rich, poor, etc. are adjectives of quality. Now let's see adjective of quantity. Adjectives of quantity tells about quantity like how much. What is adjectives of quantity? Adjectives of quantity tells about quantity like how much. Quantitative adjectives are always used with uncountable nouns. So, when we can't count the uncountable nouns, we use quantitative adjectives. Quantitative adjectives like little, some, few, half, enough, many, all, etc. are quantitative adjectives. Okay. Now let's see example of quantitative adjectives. Give me some milk. Here milk is noun. Okay, and some is here quantitative adjective because some is uncountable. We can't measure the quantity of some. So some is here quantitative adjectives. Next example, there is enough juice for my breakfast. Here juice is noun and enough is here quantitative adjectives because enough is uncountable. We can't measure the quantity of enough. Okay, so enough is here quantitative adjectives or adjectives of quantity. Adjectives of quantity always use with uncountable nouns. Okay. Now we will learn adjectives of number. Adjectives of number. Adjectives of number tells about how many. Adjectives of number tells about how many. Adjectives of number gives the exact number. It is always used with countable nouns. Okay. Now let's see example of adjectives of number. She is 10 years old. Here years is noun and 10 is here adjectives because 10 is a fixed number. It is countable. We can count 10. So 10 is here adjectives of number. Next example, he scored 70 marks in English. Here marks is noun and 70 is here adjectives of number because 70 is a fixed number. It is countable. We can count 70. So 70 is here adjectives of number. Adjectives of number always used with countable nouns. Okay. So what is adjectives of number? Adjectives of number tells about how many. It gives the correct number and it is used with always countable nouns. Okay. Now let's see possessive adjectives. Possessive adjective shows possession or relationship. Possessive adjective shows possession or relationship. Possessive adjectives are mine, our, my, his, her, yours, theirs, its, etc. Mine, our, his, yours, theirs, its, etc. are possessive adjectives. Now let's say example of possessive adjectives. His car is parked outside. Here car is noun and his is here ownership of this car. Okay. His is here ownership of this car. So his is here possessive adjectives. Next example, her books are interesting. Here books is noun and her is the ownership of these books. Okay, so her is here possessive adjectives. So what is possessive adjectives? Possessive adjective shows possession or relationship. Possessive adjectives are mine, our, my, his, hers, yours, theirs, its, etc. are possessive adjectives. Okay. Now we will learn demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives point out to noun. Demonstrative adjectives point out to noun. Demonstrative adjectives always comes before the word it modifies. Demonstrative adjectives are this, that, this and those. Now let's see example of demonstrative adjectives. Give me that book. Here book is noun and that is here adjectives, because that is used before the noun book and that also modifies the noun book. Okay, so that is here demonstrative adjectives. Next example, these flowers are beautiful. Here flowers are noun and this is here adjectives, because this is used before the noun flowers and this also modifies the noun flowers. So this is here demonstrative adjectives. Demonstrative adjectives always modifies the noun. So what is demonstrative adjectives? Demonstrative adjectives point out to noun. Demonstrative adjectives always comes before the noun, before the word it modifies. Demonstrative adjectives are this, that, this and those. Okay. Now interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are used with noun to ask question. Interrogative adjectives are used with noun to ask question. So, whenever we ask question, we put interrogative adjectives. And interrogative adjectives must be followed by a noun or a pronoun. Interrogative adjectives are what, which, whose, etc. What, which, whose, etc. are interrogative adjectives. Now let's see example of interrogative adjectives. Whose ball is that? Here ball is noun and whose is used before the noun ball. It means whose asks question with the noun ball, and whose is also modifies the noun ball, followed the noun ball. So whose is here an interrogative adjectives. Next example, what dress are you wearing? Here dress is noun and what is used before the noun dress? It means what asks question with the noun dress, and what is also followed the noun dress. Okay, so what is here an interrogative adjectives? So what is interrogative adjectives? Interrogative adjectives are used with nouns to ask question. Whenever we ask question, we put interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives must be followed by a noun or pronoun. Interrogative adjectives are what, which, whose, etc. are interrogative adjectives. Okay, so I hope you understand very clearly about adjectives. See you later in my next video and please subscribe my channel. Take care.